Meteorologist Jeremy Lewan has been keeping an eye on that impending weather. He joins us in the backyard with a look at the forecast. Jeremy.
You know, Jack, I do think most of these storms will remain east of Williamsport and South Williamsport, so that's at least good news. But nonetheless, we're kind of all under this chance for a potential for severe weather tomorrow. It's just that likelihood gets increased the more east you go. So the Poconos, the southern tier, and then of course those communities right on the border of New York and New Jersey could see some pretty brief downpours in the morning and then again in the afternoon into the evening, and those are the ones that could turn severe. We'll talk about that all in a second, but first I'd like to show you a time lapse of Pottsville as day turned to night. Really beautiful sunset, a wonderful day today with bit of an increased amount of humidity in the air, but nonetheless, it was really nice with temperatures right about 80 degrees. Now, that's a live view from our rooftop camera. It is certainly illuminated at the surface thanks to the nearly full moon overhead, 99% full at this point. We're at 71 degrees right now with calm winds. Sunset tonight was at 7:45. Temperatures cooler in the mountainous regions. Lopez sitting at 57, Pleasant Mountain at 58. Warmer there for spots in the Susquehanna Valley, still at 72 in Elysburg. And when you compare it to last night at this time, we're 5 to 10 degrees warmer than we were at 11:19 yesterday. Now, that's off the heels of quite a long stretch of temperatures below average. Today made day 12. If you look at all the high temperatures over the past 12 days, they've all been below average. That's indicated by these blue panels. And I do think tomorrow might be below average too. But into the weekend and then into next week, temperatures a few degrees above average. I don't see 90s in our forecast, but maybe mid to upper 80s, which is something we haven't seen in the past 14 days straight. We have a partly cloudy sky right now, especially for points east. This is the line of storms that we're focusing on, and it's going to kind of join forces with the moisture that's right now in the Gulf along this stationary front. So both of these two sources of moisture will almost phase right over the I-95 corridor. That's from Boston down to DC. But some of those storms could migrate into our region, especially for points east. You can already see the storms basically in a formation along this cold front from Toronto back towards Indianapolis, and that's headed towards us tomorrow afternoon. So we have a weather impact alert in effect for noon to 9 p.m. Some of these could extend past 9 o'clock, latest model guidance indicating that. Could be some storms, maybe some flooding, and also the chance for some gusty winds. So you got to remain weather aware. Things can change pretty quickly tomorrow. And not everybody will see the storms, but those of you who do, they could see some doozies. So right now, the Storm Prediction Center has us under a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather. That's a slight risk. Right now, main threat going to be high winds, could be some localized flash flooding, and also the brief tornado is not out of the question. So we're going to be tracking that very closely. Could be some small hail in those storms too. So tonight, partly cloudy, beautiful views of that near full moon. Tomorrow morning, right around sunrise, could be a brief downpour for points east. Notice how those little pops of reds, oranges, and yellows, they're very quickly passing through points east, and I don't think those are going to be severe. And into the afternoon hours, right around lunchtime, we get a good deal of sunshine. That helps to bubble things up at the surface. Notice all of that convective activity causing storms to percolate and pop up there over parts of New Jersey, but some of this activity migrates into the southern tier. This is 5 o'clock. Could be some showers, maybe a storm or two there for the southern tier, and that could continue to fire up across parts of the Valley cities, up into the Poconos, parts of the northern tier too. But notice how most of that red, yellow, orange activity firing up east of 81. I think central Pennsylvania will remain spared from most of this severe weather potential. Then into Friday, a bit of fog in the morning, and then it's going to be a great day with lots of sunshine. Rainfall amounts right now, models indicating a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. I think it could be more than that, especially in spots that see downpours. And I have to tell you about this. We have a lunar eclipse coming up tomorrow. This is what happens during a total lunar eclipse. The moon passes into the Earth's shadow. That's called the umbra. And it causes a reddish hue to kind of get focused onto the surface of the moon. Now, we're not going to have a total lunar eclipse. We're going to have a deep partial lunar eclipse, which means it doesn't get completely within the Earth's shadow, but it almost gets completely in the Earth's shadow. Maximum eclipse happens right around midnight tomorrow, and hopefully those storms will be exiting in enough time for us to be able to see it. What's good about lunar eclipses is that they last a lot longer than solar eclipses, so you'll have about an hour to be able to see that blood red color on the surface of the moon tomorrow. right around this time. There's your 7-day forecast. We will be above average for this weekend, and this weekend is looking stellar, Jack. It is the last weekend of August, and I see nothing but sunshine and temperatures right about average.
That's what we're hoping for, Jeremy. Thank you very much.